Hi everyone, this is Sharia Shahid and you're watching All of Your Business. We all know that the world is facing a lot of uncertainty regarding the peace talks that were about to happen in Islamabad. But still, no delegations have arrived and there has been no agreement between both the states. Let's talk about the economic implications of it with our guest, Mr. Mitab Haider. Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Alaikum assalam.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine.
Sir, we all know that the peace talks round two, it has not happened yet, but the world is really looking forward to it, and everything is so uncertain. Sir, having said that, since Iran and US have not agreed to any sort of agreement, what implications it's gonna have, or how it's gonna impact the global fuel prices, and how that impact is gonna come to Pakistan?
Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Thank you very much for having me. Actually, there is one development, and that is that the ceasefire has been extended for indefinite period.
Absolutely.
So it is the positive side of the story. But there is still uncertainty hovering around that when the second round of talks are going to occur. And that is an element of uncertainty, which promotes element of uncertainty. And uncertainty is not good omen for on economic front. So until and unless this state of Hormuz remained blocked both by the United States as well as Iran, the uncertainty is going to persist and the fuel prices will remain fluctuating. When any positive development will come, we will see slight decrease in the prices. But when certainty will persist, it will result into increasing the fuel prices at the global level.
Right.
So we are passing through this transition. Although the ceasefire has been extended, and now it is hoped, and all eyes are focusing on Islamabad, that when these talks are going to happen, Islamabad is ready. We know the all arrangements are here. Now we are waiting for our worthy guests, both from the United States as well as from Iran, that they will come here and negotiate a peaceful deal which will resolve all outstanding issues in an amicable manner.
Right. So there were different reports. There are multiple reports, in fact, which have said that fuel prices globally have declined. So is there any authenticity in it?
Although we have seen that the prices have gone down, but you know, when there is an element of uncertainty, the fuel prices may rebound for again. So that's why I am saying that until and unless this uncertainty erodes or fade away in a permanent manner,
Right.
uncertainty will remain there. And in this scenario, the prices may remain fluctuating. We have seen a nosedive, but we will see sooner or later that the prices may rebound. So it is in the interest of the global economy as well as the region that these peace talks are going to happen, and both sides are going to strike any sort of consensus for permanent peace in this part of the world.
Right. So another question that I have for you is that IMF has set 11 new conditions for Pakistan ahead of another tranche approval. So what are the conditions? And first, I would like you to discuss the conditions. And second thing, what would be the challenges for Pakistan in fulfilling those conditions?
Pakistan and IMF have struck a staff level agreement for completion of third review and release of fourth tranche.
Absolutely.
Now, there are 11 conditions attached to
Right.
approval of this fourth tranche. And IMF's executive board is expected to meet in first or second week of May, probably around 10 May, although the schedule is not yet finalized. There are 11 conditions, and one of the condition is that Pakistan will prepare a budget for the next financial year of 26-27 aligned with the IMF program. it means that the next fiscal year's budget will be prepared in line with the IMF major contours. And one of the IMF mission is expected to visit Islamabad or going to hold virtual talks to finalize the major contours of the next budget. It is the first condition. Another condition is that the PEPRA rules are going to be amended. Public Procurement Regulatory Authority rules will be amended. Another condition is that the gas prices will be reviewed in July, and the second review will be done after 6 months in January 2027. Electricity tariff, base year tariff, will be undertaken in January 2027. Another condition is that the NAB ordinance will be amended with the approval of the parliament. Another condition is that the special economic zones and technology zones, there will be no fiscal incentives, and all incentives will be withdrawn by 2035.
Right.
These are major conditions. Another condition is that audit cases will be selected at the centralized level of the Federal Board of Revenue instead of allowing RTOs or LTOs to select cases at their level. A centralized system will be developed. Another is that regulatory registry mechanism will be evolved. So these are the major conditions for approval of this fourth tranche of $1.2 billion
Right.
for Pakistan, and it is expected that this tranche is going to be released by next month.
Right. Sir, do you think there is any challenge overall with the conditions?
I don't think that there will be a challenge, but first of all, the next year budget, Government of Pakistan and Ministry of Finance and FBR will have to align with the IMF conditionalities. And it is, there is a consensus in Pakistan among all ministries that they are going to finalize the major contours of the budget in consultation with the IMF.
Right. So, PM Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, he wants projects accelerated through Public-Private Partnership Authority. Sir, can you tell our audience in simpler words that what is in the mind of Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif?
Actually, public-private partnership means that the government of Pakistan has limited resources.
Right.
So there is a need to involve private sector for undertaking major development initiatives. So the government of Pakistan has established a public-private partnership authority under the jurisdiction of the Ministry of Planning, and it is an independent body.
Hmm.
They are going to identify certain projects which will be executed through this PPP mode. And this PPP mode, we have seen that some projects have been undertaken at the provincial level, especially in Sindh. Now, this authority has already been established at the federal government level for the last few years. Now, there is a need to execute some projects at the federal level so that this financing gap at the federal level can be bridged through participation of the private sector.
Right. Sir, we talked about the natural disaster that hit Pakistan last year, and that was the deadly floods. And as a result of devastating floods in 2025, Pakistan has faced loss of 3.3 million jobs. That is a huge number. So lots of people, that means over 3 million people lost their employment opportunities.
Of course,
So, sir, how do you see it, and do you think the Pakistan will ever be able to heal from this?
because that survey was done by the International Labour Organization. It's an international body, and they have estimated that because of the last flood, more than 3 million people have lost their jobs, especially in Punjab and KP.
Right.
And mostly this losing of job had occurred in Punjab. mostly in the flood affected, 9 major flood affected districts of Punjab. It's mainly related to agriculture sector.
Hmm.
And how Pakistan is going to heal? Pakistan is going to heal only through promoting growth, and especially in agriculture sector. We have seen that the last flood had destroyed major agriculture sector in last financial year. Now it is hoped that agriculture sector is going to rebound in this financial year, but it is yet to see that how much it's going to impact by end of this financial year. It is hoped that the revival of growth will enable Pakistan to create more jobs,
Right.
and that is the way to bring prosperity in the lives of people of Pakistan, especially living in rural areas of Pakistan. When agriculture growth will be increased, it will help to create more jobs.
So how much difficult would it be, or how much resources do you think it would require for Pakistan?
Actually, agriculture sector is the sector where results can be achieved at faster pace.
Right.
If Pakistan will be able to utilize its natural resources in an efficient manner, and we are going to provide financing to the farmers, the results will be achieved on yearly basis.
Right.
So it is the sector, and to, more than 20% growth is achieved through the agriculture sector growth. Its contribution is around 20%,
Right.
and it's a major source for creating jobs. So agriculture sector can yield results at faster pace, but there is a need to utilize resources more efficiently, especially the water resources, the input cost, as well as the technology. If these three measures are jointly provided to the farmer, and especially to the small farmers, the results can be achieved at the faster pace.
Faster pace, right, sir. So Pakistan has planned to cut tariffs under new auto policy to liberalize the vehicle imports. Sir, can you tell us in simpler words that what does this mean? It seems like a very technical jargon for the people.
Actually, the government of Pakistan is going to unveil the next auto policy with effect from July 1, 2026.
Right.
It means that it's going to be announced around the budget. It means that uh, that the custom duty, additional custom duty, and regulatory duty on imported vehicles, as well as on equipments, it will be reduced gradually.
Right.
At the moment, weighted average tariff hovers around 10.7%. In next 4 years period under the IMF program, we have agreed that this average tariff will be brought down from 10.7% to 7.4%.
Right.
And for auto sector, it will be brought down to less than 6%. It means 5.99%.
Right.
Through this tariff reduction, the imported cars are going to be cheaper.
Okay.
Although we have seen that the government of Pakistan had abolished one scheme, and two other schemes have been made more stringent.
Absolutely.
But with this tariff reduction, in the coming years, the imported cars are prices of imported cars are going to be reduced, and it will also help to reduce the prices of new cars which are being manufactured in Pakistan, because their equipment's tariff in shape of custom duty, additional custom duty, as well as regulatory duty will be reduced gradually.
Right. Right. Right.
It means that the prices of cars after 4 years period will be reduced.
Right. This is a very
It's a good news for
for
Pakistan.
Pakistan.
And electric vehicles are also coming into the market.
Oh, that's a great news. Thank you so much, sir.
Always welcome.
That was all for today. If you want us to talk more about the car prices, fuel prices, and the uncertainty revolving around the world, Do let us know in the comments. Till then, keep watching All of Your Business. This is Shahriyar signing off.